Alright guys, so I'm back on my YouTube channel. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel is reading. I'm going to be reading something called The Wish Tree. The Wish Tree is a place where someone goes to wishes after. I've never read it before, but it looks really fun. So I'm gonna go get the book and I'm gonna start reading to y'all. Okay. This is called The Wish Tree by Catherine A. I think it's her name. By Catherine Applegate, illustrated by Charles Sandstow. Okay. Chapter 1. It's hard to talk to trees. We're not big on chit-chat. That's not to say we can't do amazing things. Things you probably never do. Cradle, downy owlets, steady, flimsy tree forts, photosynthesize. But talk to people, not so much. And try to get a tree to tell a joke. Trees do talk to some folks, the ones we know, the ones we can trust. We are daredevil squirrel. We talk to daredevil squirrels. We talk to hard-working worms. We talk to flashy butterflies and bashful moths. Birds, they're delightful. Frogs, grumpy, but good-hearted snakes, terrible gossips. Trees, never met a tree I didn't like. Well, okay, there's sycamore down the corner. Yakety yaddity yak. That one. So do we ever talk to people? Actually talk that most people skills? Good question. Trees have a rather complicated relationship with people. After all, 1 minute you're hugging us, the next minute you're turning us into tables and tongue depressors. Perhaps you're wondering why the fact that trees talk. Perhaps you're wondering why the fact that trees talk wasn't covered in science class. During those Mother Nature is our friend lessons. Don't blame your teachers. They probably don't know that trees can talk. Most people don't. Nothing less. If you find yourself standing near particularly a friend-looking tree on a particular lucky feeling day, it can hurt to listen to trees that can't tell jokes. But we certainly tell stories, and if you hear the whisper of leaves, don't worry. Most trees invert hearts. Okay, they talk to trees, worms, frogs, any kind of creature. They got some leaves right here. They're talking about trees, so I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know. And then now we're on chapter 2. Name's Red, by the way. Maybe we've met. Oak tree near the elementary school. Big, but not too. Sweet shade in the summer. Fine color in the fall. I am proud to say that I'm a northern red oak, also known as Quercus rubra. Red oaks are one of my most common trees in North America. In my neighborhood, among hundreds of us are waving our roots into the soil like knitters on a mission. I've rigid reddish gray bark, leathery leaves with pointed lobes, stubborn searching roots, and if I do say so myself, the best color of the street red doesn't begin to do me justice. Come October, I look like I'm ablaze. It's a miracle the fire department doesn't try those hoes. Me down every autumn. You might be surprised to learn that all the red oaks are named red. Likewise, all sugar maples are called sugar. All the junipers are called juniper, and all the boojum trees are called boojum. That's how it is in the tree world. We don't need names to tell one another apart. Imagine a classroom where every child is named Melvin. Imagine a poor teacher trying to take attendance every morning. It's a good thing trees don't go to school. Of course, there are expectations to the name rule somewhere in Los Angeles. There's a palm tree who insists to be called Karma, but you know how California's can be. Oh my lord. That's my mom. Yeah. Why? My mom was embarrassing. Okay. I'm on chapter 3. I'll probably read about chapter 6. Yeah. My friends call me Red. Red, and you can. My brother and his friend is over there, so you'll probably hear a lot of noise. They're going, you know how they are. Okay, back to the story. Chapter 3. My friends call me Red, and you can too. But for a long time, people in the neighborhood have called me Wish Tree. There's a reason for this, and it goes way back to when I wasn't much more than a tiny seed with higher aspirations. Long story. Every year on the first day of May, people come from all over town to adorn me with scraps of paper, tags, bits of fabric, snippets of yarn, and the occasional gem sock. Each offering represents a dream, a desire, a longing, whether draped, tossed, or tied with a bow. They're all hopes for something better. Wish trees have a long, honorable history, going back centuries. There are many in Ireland where they usually hawthorns or the occasional ash tree. But you can find wish trees all over the world. For the most part, people are kind, and when they visit me, they seem to understand that the tight knot might keep me from growing the way I need to grow. They are gentle with my new leaves, careful with my exposed roots. After people write their hope on a rag or piece of paper, they tie it to one of my branches. Usually they whisper the wish aloud. It's traditional to wish on the first May, but people stop by throughout the year. My oh my, the things I have heard. I wish for a flying skateboard. I wish for a world without war. I wish for a week of without clouds. I wish the world's biggest candy bar. I wish for a A on my geography test. I wish Miss Gentilorty weren't so grumpy in the morning. I wish Gibral could talk. I wish my dad could get better. I wish I weren't hungry sometimes. I wish I weren't so lonely. I wish I knew what to wish for. So many wishes, grand and goofy, selfish and sweet, and its honor all the hopes bestowed upon my tired old limbs. Although by the end of May Day, I look like someone dumped on a huge basket of trash on top of me. Wow, that's a lot of wishes. That wish tree, he has a lot of work to do. A lot, it seems. I wish for a skateboard. I wish for a world without war. I wish for a week without clouds. I wish the world's biggest candy bar. I wish for an A on my geography test. I miss Gentiori weren't so grumpy in the morning. I wish my gerbil could talk. I wish my gerbil could talk. I wish my dad could get better. I wish I weren't hungry sometimes. I wish I weren't so lonely. I wish I knew what to wish for. That is so many wishes. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, count with me, guys. Okay. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wishes. And there's probably more wishes coming in every day. If I were a tree and I was called a wish tree and people did that to me, I'd be dying. Probably. Poor wish tree. Whew. Wow. Lots of wishes. Now we're on chapter 4. There will be a couple parts to this, which there's about 215 pages, and I don't know how many chapters, but it'll probably be like, this will be part 1, then part 2, then part 3, then part 4, then part 5, and then so on until we finish the book. Alright. Okay, chapter 4. As you probably noticed, I'm more talkative than most trees. This is new for me. I'm still getting the hang of it. Nothing less. I've always known how to keep a secret. You don't be discreet when you're a wish tree. People tell trees all kinds of things. They know well to listen. It's not like we have a choice. Besides, the more you listen, the more you learn. Bongo says I'm a busybody, and I suppose she has a point. She's my best pal, a crow I've known since she was nothing but a pecking beak and a speckled egg. We disagree sometimes, but that is the way of all friends. No matter their species, I've seen many surprising friendships during my life. A pony, a toad, a red-tailed hawk, a white-footed mouse, a lilac bush, and a monarch butterfly, all of them had disagreements from time to time. I think Bongo is too prestigious for such a young bird. Bongo thinks I'm too obstinate for such an old tree. It's true, I am autistic. I prefer to take the long view on life. Old as I am, I've seen both good and bad, but I've seen far more good than bad. So Bongo and I agree to disagree. And that's fine. We're very different after all. Bongo, for example, he thinks the way we trees name ourselves is ridiculous. As in the custom with crows, Bongo chose her name after her first flight. It may not be her only name. However, crows change names on a whim. Bongo's cousin Gizmo has had 17 names. Sometimes crows adopt human names. I've seen more Joe crows than I've seen sunny days. Sometimes they name themselves after things that catch their fancy. Pop Top Judith, dead rat. They name themselves after, I don't know how to maneuvers, which is a death spiral or barrel roll, or after colors, auburn or beetle black. Many crows opt for sounds they're fond of making. Crows, excellent mimics I've met. Crows named Wind Chime, 18-wheeler, and Grouchy Cab Driver, not to mention a few other than that, are not appropriate for a polite company. Down the street lives a Aspiring Rock band composed of 4 middle schoolers. They practice in the in the garage. Their instruments include accordion, a bass guitar, a tuba, and bongo drums. The band has yet to perform outside the garage, but Bongo loves to sit on the roof and sway to their music. Well, it's chapter 5. Chapter 5. So it's chapter 5. Names aren't only the way we differ. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. We're on page 17. I hope y'all enjoyed. And please like and subscribe. Oh, I need to show y'all my new bunk bed. Okay. So we just moved to a new house. This is my bunk bed, which I just got through with a sleepover. So it's a little messy. You know. I'm walking up my stairs. I got stairs. And here she is. Isn't she a beauty? Okay. So, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. And please like and subscribe. I got a recital today. So I gotta get ready for that. And probably going back out and see. Probably gonna go hang out with my friends some more. The same ones that were just over here. They're like my sisters. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.